Welcome to an update on the U.S. East Asia Semiconductor Supply Chain Resilience Working Group, better known as the Fab 4 or Chip 4, attending a meeting earlier this month to discuss global chip supply chain resilience. This group represents the U.S., Taiwan, Japan, and South Korea, who have come together to establish an early warning system and help ensure a more resilient global semiconductor supply chain. Taiwan, China, and South Korea are focusing on manufacturing, Japan on materials, and the US is concentrating on market issues. It's suggested that exchange of vital information on all parts of the supply chain should occur as quickly as possible. This comes in response to the chip shortages and formidable disruptions in the supply chain during the COVID-19 pandemic. In response, US President Joe Biden enacted sweeping export controls in October 2020, restricting US firms from selling advanced semiconductors and chip-making equipment to Chinese manufacturers unless they obtain a special license. This was followed by the CHIPS and Science Act of 2022, which provided extra funds to draw chip makers to the US to bolster its semiconductor manufacturing. Since then, other countries have responded in kind, offering incentives to attract semiconductor enterprise. Taiwan is home to the world's largest contract chipmaker, Yangtze Memory Technologies Corporation, and is a leader in producing chips used in PCs, servers, and other devices used for advanced research. To that end, Taiwanese chip-making giant TSMC has announced investments in foundries, with plans to open a second chip factory in Arizona and a semiconductor manufacturing plant in Japan. These collaborative developments look to ensure the resilience of the global semiconductor supply chain for the future, providing assurance that the same shortages and supply chain disruptions experienced during the pandemic won't happen again. Thank you for joining us for this update on the U.S. East Asia Semiconductor Supply Chain Resilience Working Group, the Fab 4 or Chip 4.